Welcome to the NRA Annual Meetings in Atlanta, Georgia. We are coming to you, not quite live, but live on tape anyway, and I'm very, very pleased to have with us on the program Mr. Pete Brownell from Brownell's. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, Cam. Good to be here.
It is great to have you. So let's, I don't even know where to get started, other than what are your hopes and expectations for this weekend from a professional standpoint?
Oh, from a business side, I want to get the feel for the crowd. This is a concentration of good gun owners. How are people feeling about their rights? What's the tenor of the crowd? What's the age of the crowd? What's the diversity of the crowd? It's really just a recon mission, really, and also see what the NRA is doing now for the Second Amendment community. What are they pushing forward on? And just there's a big change that's happened, and I just want to just get a temperature of what's going on. And that opens the box to a lot of things.
Absolutely. Well, I want to talk about the NRA, but before we do that, let's kind of talk about just like the business environment here. As you say, you talk about the demographics. We have seen, obviously the end of the COVID pandemic gun boom, right? And now we're sort of getting back to the new normal. Right. What does the new normal look like from your perspective?
Well, Cam, so we've been doing this 85 years. We're almost on our 86th year, and we've seen busts and booms and busts again. And right now, we should be coming out of the pandemic boom. That was a multi-generational spike. And we've traditionally seen when that boom happens, we come back to the mean. Well, we pass the mean really quick. We're in that bust area. You should be coming back to the mean right now, which feels like the volumes of 2015 to 2019, somewhere in there. We've seen the adjusted NICS come down to about that level as well. Mm-hmm. So those are transactions. The problem we have right now is consumer confidence is a lot of people are nervous about the future economic position that they're in, not necessarily the country.
Right.
The policies will play out in a positive way. It's just where are they right now? And that's, price of gas, coming in favor of the consumer, so is food, but is it sticky? And what we see, instead of buying a new gun, we're seeing people go accessorize, give themselves a little bit of a prize with their finding an accessory and modifying or personalizing their current firearm, which is squarely where our business is. So we're pleased about that, but I would love to see a stronger consumer confidence for the whole industry as we come out of this slump.
Yeah.
So we're not quite back at the mean yet.
Right. Okay. Now, as far as the NRA goes, we had the elections, and it looks like, we had the NRA 2.0 slate. We had the strong NRA slate. I refer to these, contingents as basically the reformers versus the old guard. I don't know if those folks like that description, but it does seem like the reform-minded candidates had a pretty good election cycle this time around.
Yeah.
What do you think needs to happen? What do you think the NRA can do and do you think they've already started to take those steps of regaining trust with the members and rebuilding this organization back to the strength that it had?
Yeah. So I was president back in, 17, and the message back then, and I still think resonates right now as we go forward, as far as the members are concerned. What are you doing for me right now? Do I see you out there fighting for my rights? Are you relevant on the shows? That are influencing America's opinion and informing America? NRA has not been on the main stage, the national main stage, and I start to see them getting out there in front of the press, earned media campaigns. I like to see an NRA that's out there fighting for me. Members want to, it's not, hey, I'm going to give you money, go invest it wisely. The mindset's a little different. It's I saw what you did last year, I'm going to pay for what you did last year when it comes to membership.
Right.
And that's what members want to see, is an NRA that's out there fighting, messaging, kind of countering state by state where those rights are being taken away. Now, we've got some states that are winning fantastically in their individual rights to own and carry a firearm and protect themselves or go out hunt. There's some states that need a lot of help, and that's where the NRA needs to step in and start fighting on those stages. And I see that starting now. So I see a lot more freedom of messaging and presenting and being out there in those areas. It's starting to look like a more successful organization to get.
Right.
I'm
Absolutely.
pleased about that.
Well, as an NRA benefactor member, I am too. And speaking of those states that are doing pretty good, congratulations on Governor Kim Reynolds signing that bill in Iowa, lowering the age to possess and purchase a handgun from 21 to 18. That's a big step for Iowa.
Yeah. We've made great strides in Iowa. It's turned into a pretty firearm-friendly state, and we've got a great organization. It's Iowa Firearms Coalition, and I would encourage everybody to join their local organization that is lobbying on your behalf and show up. That is the biggest thing, and you can have a huge impact on your state legislature with maybe 7 to 8 phone calls or people showing up in their office. If you're going to D.C., it's a lot more, but your rights are really local. So I'd encourage everybody to join their local organization and show up.
Absolutely. We see that on the flip side where, groups like Mom Demand Action are getting involved in like school board races, county supervisor races. So you're right. This fight is incredibly local. And again, glad to see that you're seeing some success there in Iowa. Pete Brownell from Brownell's. It is always good spending time with you. Thanks so much for stopping by today. We'll talk to you soon.